is Monday, the 16th of November. Welcome to Around the House in 80 Days. It's your morning session and we're going to be doing some bedroom boogie. First things first though, I want you to start please with your warm-up, having checked that you've got rid of all the hazards at your feet, that you've got a nice clear space to move in, and that you're wearing some good supportive footwear. As Jenny says, put the slippers away now till bedtime. And I want you to please keep going with your warm-up, sitting or standing, and you decide what you want to do. We could be doing toe taps, we could be doing marching, we could be doing some hip circles that you've been doing with Jenny, been doing a lot of those. You could be shaking things out a little bit, just getting yourself moving, bringing your arms in somehow. You could just be going for some nice boogie moves. And just hear that music in your head. How does it go? You ain't got a thing if you don't have your swing from Jungle Book. Well, let's get our swing, folks. There you go, just move and feel free to move. No one's watching. I think no one's watching. Now, I want you to keep going with your warm-up while I give you a couple of messages. I'm going to pause so that I've got the breath to speak. I'm a little bit breathless today because I've had a bug over the weekend. But that's just life, and it's really important that we just get back into moving again as soon as we can, because that is going to actually help me with staying fitter and hopefully not getting a recurrence of this bug. So, this is week 3. We're halfway through November. In December and in January, we are going to be holding friendship circles. Now, these are going to be taking place by telephone, and it's going to be small groups of us, basically just calling each other up, having a chat at the same time, all of us in the group. And we'll be able to chat about how we are going to help each other keep moving, or any other ideas or tips or hints or anything at all to do with what makes us feel well and keeps us in better health. Now, if you'd like to take part in these groups, then the way to do that is to call into our switchboard number, which is 0333 323 2400. Now, you're not going to be able to write that down just now because you, of course, are doing your lovely warm-ups. Keep going, you're nearly there. So we will be making that number available over the next couple of weeks. So don't worry if you didn't catch it there. Just remember it's the Age Scotland switchboard number. We would dearly love as many of you as possible to come and join in these friendship circles and these friendship calls. You don't need any other technology for that, just your telephones. So more on that as the next few sessions progress. Right, you've done great with your warm-up, folks. And I'm doing not too bad with my breathing. I've got my windows open because I do love that rush of fresh air in the morning. It's just so glorious, isn't it? Especially if it's a dry day and not too cold. Now, our first move today is going to be some shoulder shrugs. Just get myself to my right page. And remember, always with the lovely tall posture. Stomach in, long spine, long neck, chin tucked, big smiles, and you're just going to start doing some shoulder shrugs or shoulder rolls. And really see if you can do these mindfully. Enjoying the movements, enjoying noticing. Oh, where it is a relief to feel some movement going on there. Same if you're sitting, beautiful upright posture if you're sitting. And really go for that gorgeous squeeze behind your shoulder blades. Remembering, of course, that it's a smooth movement. If you're new to us today, welcome. And please don't worry about the fact that we're starting week 3 of the programme. People can come and join us at any time. The key thing is just to make sure that you are working within your own capacity. So you are more than welcome to be joining us today. So keep going with that. Now, I'm going to just take a moment to do some more work on my shoulders today. So I think I'm going to now bring in my arms to do my sunbeam move, all the time pulling in my stomach, keeping my spine straight. Now I've had cause to use this move a couple of times this morning. I had to tie my hair back into its feeble little ponytail. I've had to adjust my headset so that I could do this little filming. So lots of reasons why it's really great to just keep working on getting those arms up and above shoulder height and giving your shoulders a lovely workout at the same time with this sunbeam. As well as just enjoying the stretch, the sigh, the yawn, and easing down again, which is fabulous feeling. Now, you could also extend that into some nice, slow arm stretches. So why don't we do that as well? Just bringing in all the moves that we've been learning over the last couple of weeks as we feel able. Now, if you're standing, you may remember we also did some heel raises. So not too sure what you can see on the video in terms of my feet. No, I don't think that works. So we're coming up onto our toes and lowering our heels slowly. Now here's what I discovered. If I do that at the same time as stretching up, I can touch my ceiling. I am so well pleased with that. I'm a tall lady, I think I've mentioned that before. Coming down, and of course what I've done on one side, I've got to try and do on the other side. So keeping my posture, stomach in, spine long, up onto my toes, and reaching up. And there I am. I'm managing to touch my ceiling on that side too. A little bit harder on that side. That's not my good side. So that's the side that I want to make sure that I do keep working and don't neglect it. Keep going with that. Now I'm using support to do that. I'm thinking to myself though that it would be jolly nice if I could finally do that without needing support. But that's for a few more sessions further on. So that's us giving our shoulders a wee bit of a workout and our upper arms. We're going to move on to our side steps now. Okay, and you know this by now. You just get yourself into a lovely neutral position. You take a step out to the side, transfer your weight, bring the other foot over. And you do the same in the other direction. And then you build up to 2 steps. And then you build up to 3 steps, if the space allows. And you keep doing that because this is a really, really useful move. It's useful in tight spaces like this, when you're making the bed. I just do not have the courage to leave my bed unmade to show you me making the bed using side steps. You do it if you're just dancing a little bit more in your bedroom boogies. And if you're sitting, of course, it's going to be all about getting that lovely movement in your hips. You're going to take 1 step out, bring the other foot over, come back to the middle, take the other foot out, join it, come back to the middle, because that's what your hips let you do. So these are going to get your hips moving. If you're sitting, did you see what I just did there? I just did a little bit of pulling back one hip, pulling back the other hip, because that felt like the right thing for my hips to do this morning. And that's the thing about exercise. or movements. It's about what feels really nice for your body. So just have a wee play. There's no right or wrong if it makes you feel better, so long as you pay attention to the whole safety side of things. So, we're going to do a little bit of a cool down now. And that could just be some walking, gentle walking as you look out the window, see what's happening with the world today. Any interesting clouds? One or two. Any interesting birds? Lots. Any jobs that need doing? Loads. Having a wee think about the day as you're cooling down and just making yourself wander and move. Same if you're sitting, just have a think about your day. Think about how you're feeling. Think about how good it feels to be doing this. Think about how you just cannot wait to join us at lunchtime. And keep going with that for another wee while. So we've done shoulder shrugs, we've done shoulder circles, we've done our lovely sunbeam move, we've done our lovely side stretches, we did a little bit of heel raises, we did our side steps, we've done some wandering around and just moving as our bodies feel they need to. And all that in just 10 minutes. That's us for this morning. We really look forward to seeing you at 1 o'clock for, I believe, yep, it's our kitchen capers. Take care everyone, have a beautiful morning. Bye bye now.